What's up, everyone? Welcome back to Heavy Duty Country. I wanted to give y'all a quick update on what's going on with Kyle Rittenhouse. It's kind of crazy. We live in a world today where everybody thinks that they can sue someone for something. It's become an epidemic in itself. It's people's go-to thing. How can I make some money off of this? People would rather make up a story, act like a victim, and get a paycheck rather than just doing a job. That's exactly what Gage Grosskreutz is trying to do right now. And if you don't remember him, he's the guy who was acting as a paramedic during the Kenosha unrest or the riots for Jacob Blake. Let me tell you something, bud. Just because you have a med pack on doesn't mean you're a paramedic. Just because you have a paramedic's license doesn't mean that you're a paramedic in a certain situation. Your actions speak louder than your words. Let me show y'all something. That's a med bag. It's also on a battle belt. Sure, I can be a medic in a certain situation, but do you think when I'm wearing this, the only thing that I'm worried about is being a medic? Anyways, this guy Gage, I don't know how to say his name. I don't know if it's Grosskreutz, whatever it is. He's suing the city of Kenosha, the police, and the sheriff, saying that they conspired with vigilantes and that they enabled an armed militia. Why would you put that last part in your complaint? We're allowed to have militias, you idiot. Other stuff, fine. You can try to prove that, but the police have no option whether or not to allow a militia. That is way above their pay grade. Maybe you need a better attorney. But let's go back in time for a second. Just because this is all so funny to me, and clearly you just want a paycheck. This a few days after the whole thing, acting like he's a victim. Oh no, man, is this so bad?
I think about everything all the time. Constant pain, like excruciating pain, pain that just doesn't go away.
So let me get this right. You're chasing Kyle down the street with a pistol. I don't care if you have a paramedic's hat on, bud. You're chasing him with a pistol. I don't know. To me, if somebody's chasing me with a pistol, I'm kind of getting ready to go. I'm getting ready to defend myself. I would be stupid not to. Kyle would have been stupid not to. You play a stupid game. You got the prize you deserved. You're lucky it only went into your arm. And then you go to Facebook and you have your buddy post on there for you. And you say this: his only regret was not killing the kid and hesitating to pull the gun before emptying the entire mag into him. So what were you there for again? Of course, his buddy deleted that, but we live in a world where you can screenshot stuff. So that'll be used in court. You're saying that the police conspired with Kyle. Hang on a minute. Let's think about this rationally for a second. Kyle is someone who really had no experience with a gun. Clearly his aim was on point that night, but he was a 17-year-old kid with a med bag and a rifle. Why in the hell would a police department trust a 17-year-old kid to do their job? I don't care how bad of a cop it is, they would never do that, ever. No proven training as far as anything that I've seen. 17 years old, no equipment besides a med bag and a rifle. And you think that just the police department was like, hey, Kyle, you know what? We need your help, man. So we need you to just be a deputy on the street and just go around and make sure people are protected. And that's the lawsuit that you're trying to bring to the city. Just because they didn't go arrest him right after the whole thing happened, you think that they conspired with him. If anything, you should be charged. You're chasing around a 17-year-old kid acting like a paramedic, but you're holding a handgun. But no, why don't you cry about it a little more? Why don't you put on a little more of a show? Why don't you act a little bit more like a victim? Why don't you delete some more of your Facebook posts that are clearly incriminating, saying you want to empty an entire mag into them? And the people who see it for what it is will be here, continuing to dismantle your entire BS. But I will say this, get a better attorney, my God.